her friend and I sat outside on the swing, and she looked at me, and she looked sad, and I really didn't understand what was going on. I was really confused. The nice lady, so she sat with me, and she said the nice words along the lines of, "You're such a strong girl, and just remember, no matter what happens to you in your life, you have to fight and stay hopeful." Inside my head, I was like, okay, thank you. Again, I had no idea what was going on. So my mom, her friend, and myself go on what seemed to be such a long car ride to the Cleveland Clinic. All I remember about the visit was the doctors talking to my mom about AML, AOL, RBC, WBC. Honestly, when the doctor said AOL, I thought he was trying to sell my mom internet services. Yeah, I'm glad you laughed. Next, everything hit me so quickly. There was so much pain, and I just did not understand what was going on. There was tubes, needles, blood, vomit, pain, people crying, people praying, doctors, nurses, friends, family, and me in and out of sleep. It was such a blur, to be honest. One day I woke up from a nap, and I noticed my mother crying and praying next to my bedside. My mom cried and prayed a lot, and I just didn't understand. So out of nowhere, I knew what was wrong. Nobody told me what was wrong, but I knew. I didn't even know what cancer meant, but I knew that I was fighting it. I sat up and looked at my mom, and I said, "Mom, do I have cancer?" And she looked at me so sad and started to cry and said, "Yes, you do, Denise, I'm so sorry." I instantly replied with a smile on my face and said, "Mom, it's okay, don't cry. I'm gonna be okay. I have the doctors, my friends, my family, and most importantly, I have God. And cancer stands alone in this fight, and I'm going to win." Once I recognized that I was in battle, I knew I had to fight for my life, and that's what I did. Little things that I didn't know was that the type of cancer I had was a 6% chance of surviving the fight. Every day I fought anything and everything that discouraged me, and I held my head strong, not only for myself, but for my parents and my family, because I knew they were so worried. I knew I had to stay strong for them. A month going through chemotherapy and bone marrow biopsies, which pretty much the most painful things in the world. The doctors came to the room and they were speechless. So before I started my chemotherapy, the doctors told my parents that the type of cancer I had was very strong and there wasn't a great chance that I would survive. So they come into the room and they're speechless and they're just like, "We can't find any cancer. We just did a bone marrow biopsy and there's nothing to be found." But from that point on, I just had to continue chemotherapy protocol, and they said the cancer wouldn't come back and that I was in remission. That was just a month later after them telling my parents that I probably wouldn't survive. While at the Cleveland Clinic, I met so many inspiring and amazing people that truly have made such an impact on who I am today. I had a nurse named Jennifer that showed such compassion and always held my spirits high. She has inspired me to become a pediatric oncology nurse because I also want to help bring the light to children battling cancer and their family. I want to be able to make a difference to one day inspire others the way she inspired me. Also, I met my best friend, Stephen Meyer, who was battling the same type of cancer as I, acute myeloid leukemia. We had the best times together, racing down the hospital hallways with our IV poles, playing awesome video games, painting the windows of our hospital rooms, and talking about how we were going to kick cancer's ass. I grew such a close bond with Stephen, and I knew that he would always be in my life from this point on. This is the part that makes me hate cancer so much. My battle buddy went to heaven on September 11, 2003. Stephen will always be in my heart, with me in my spirit, always keeping me motivated to work hard, because I know that if he were still here next to me, he would be telling me to work hard, because not everything in life is so easy. I'm so sad that Stephen cannot be here to make a difference on earth anymore, but he did make a difference in so many people's life, and his legacy will live forever. Sometimes it's so hard to be happy that I survived, because I feel so sad of how many incredible people in this world had to leave so soon. So many hearts ache because their loved ones can't be here with us, and it's just not fair. I hope and pray that one day there will be a world with no cancer, and so cancer doesn't put the fear and pain in anyone's life. A world without cancer, it's what I want. Who's with me?
Amen.
Come on, son. Just know that every day is a gift. It's a treasure, and to treasure it, treasure the people you love. I feel so blessed to have been given a second chance at life, and I will continue to go above and beyond at all that I do because cancer almost took my life. But I held on to hope, faith, and an attitude of it being invincible. To those who are fighting cancer right now, to those who have lost loved ones to cancer, caregivers supporting their loved ones, it may not always feel like it, but God is with you every step of the way. Stay strong and have faith. And know that you have your family, friends, medicine, and most importantly, God, and cancer stands alone.